Welcome back to the greatest podcast of all time.
How you doing?
It's the LV podcast. Back at it again with part 2. No, yes. Episode 2.
Wouldn't be episode 1?
We did episode 1. It was a pilot.
I thought that was an intro. Okay, whatever.
No.
Whatever.
This is episode 2.
I get it.
We need to make past 7 so we can be alive. Anyways, we're back at it. Yeah, so we actually had an interesting topic to talk about, and we were actually talking about it in the car. We were talking about how my guy Willie Vargas,
the homie from many years.
Those years are like 2 years.
Did you middle school too? Does that count? I don't remember you in middle school.
No, we met middle school. You always carried.
I don't remember.
You always carried like a big box that was like a trombone or something.
It was a clarinet, and it wasn't a trombone.
Oh, clarinet! I don't know. It was a big box. It was like a suitcase.
Yeah, it wasn't that big though. It was like your laptop kind of.
I'm big. All right. I don't.
Really? I don't remember you in middle school. I remember your high school, not middle school. Was it the highway?
No, we were never in the highway. We were like in the I don't know if you remember like the little PE area. That was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough.
That's
too.
I gotta ask Renee.
Anyways, so yeah, we were time to silence my phone before it starts blowing up. All right. So yeah, we were talking about how he doesn't give a single damn about being married because he just wants to be single until he hits 90.
I can't predict that though, man. That's unknown.
It's not about predicting. It's planning out what you want to do.
Planning out.
Because you're telling me you don't want to plan out your life. Like you.
I'm planning out my life, but you trying to say plan out with someone.
No. Planning out your life is planning out what do you want to do in the next 5 years. It's like when people told, like in school, when they would be like, what do you want to, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Travel, making money for bitches. Hey, man.
I don't think you can call women. I don't think you can call women bitches.
That's Saul Vasquez's way of path. That's the path.
Well, for people that don't know who Saul Vasquez is.
Oh yeah, he's a best player friend. He's a player, but he knows life. He's red pill. He's a good friend too.
There's actually I don't know. Should I have a story about him?
No,
should I say?
Don't talk about that, bro. We just know that he's a homie. That's a player. He has player guidance.
I'm gonna say it.
What? No, because we don't know, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Really?
No.
You know what? We haven't talked in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
You're gossiping. No, come on. This is the topic. Let's stick to the topic.
I want to give a little story of Saul Vasquez.
Dude, this is a revenge crap. Don't do that.
It's not. It's just me telling everyone what happened in the Skype conversation
dude,
a while ago.
He says a lot of BS.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So it's like I said, it's just planning out, like what you want to, like where you see yourself in 5, 10, 15 years, stuff like that. So when I say like plan, it's not like planning yourself with someone. Like I could be like, you're like 28. I could be like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm not saying who do you plan on meeting with, who you plan on getting with. Like, no.
You say the sound of that though.
No.
You said it.
No, because you're out here thinking that I'm referring to like getting married because that's
mostly like the main thing that everybody like freaking like expects.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I said, if I were to tell you where do you see yourself in 5 years, is for you to be like, maybe still single. That's it. Simple as that.
Yeah, that.
So when I was telling you, when do you plan on like settling down?
Okay.
That's
the word settling down.
That doesn't mean
mean
getting married.
It doesn't. Can you look at Google what settle down means? Definition right now.
You know what? All right.
What settle down means.
Because, like I said, as I looked this up, my definition. My definition of this, when I say settle down, is it means that you find someone that you're like, well, obviously you're attracted to, like you want to spend time with, obviously for the rest of the time. When I say settle down, it doesn't mean like okay, I'm gonna get married when I meet this person. Settle down, meaning. Definition of settle down: 1, to become quiet, calm, or orderly. Settle down.
Quiet, calm. I mean, I'm quiet.
Number 2, to begin to live a quiet and steady life by getting a regular job, getting married, etc.
Getting married.
That's one of the things. It's not saying that's the thing. So like when I say settle down, it's like, okay, you're settled down financially, I guess. Like you have a job that's gonna maintain you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You have something going on, like you have a career or whatever. You meet someone and you're not trying to like play games like a player. So it's like,
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying when I say settle down, doesn't mean you're gonna still be a player. Like no, you're gonna stop that and you're gonna be with one person.
But you need to keep your options open because
why? Because if you're gonna settle down, why are you gonna keep your options open?
Keep your options open.
Why?
Because she can leave you anytime, bro. She can leave you anytime. If you're down your luck, bro.
She's gonna leave you if you do.
But then it also depends on what type of girl. Because if you're dating a girl here in the States, I mean you're gonna be serious with a girl here in the States, right? This is a different culture from like Oaxaca, right? Over here, like women have way more privileges and stuff. So if you F up, like you know, you're not being a man, she could just leave you, bro. And that's cool with it.
No. But here's the thing. You're making it seem like they're gonna leave you. Just on the spot. But the only reason that's gonna happen is because you're not being the man you're supposed to be.
Yeah, you should be the man. Be responsible.
Yeah, if you're responsible, if you can look out for someone else as long as well as yourself, then there shouldn't be any problems. She shouldn't have no reason to leave you. But if you're doing like a 9-to-5 job and spending more time at work than with her,
but then
she's gonna leave you.
Question like, yeah, no, always keep your options open though. Have some.
Why? No. If you have your options open, it's because you're not ready for that.
There we go. That too. They could.
Well, this is the point. If you're gonna settle down, your main focus is to make things work. Basically, that's it.
Okay.
But if you're trying to make things work and you're trying to have an option, that means you're not really. It's not what you want.
What's wrong with that though? I don't understand. Like, hold on. What do prostitutes exist? Why do prostitutes exist?
For the people that are single. Lonely.
No, because there's some marriage dudes that go and fuck prostitutes. Like, why spend money if you can hook up with some girl, right?
Okay, hold on.
Side girls. That's how you keep your side girls, bro.
You just said it. Why are there prostitutes?
Yeah.
All right. If a married man goes with her, relationship is over.
Just don't find out.
Those are temptations that's basically a test for your relationship. Like if you rather go with a prostitute than with your wife, there's something wrong with that.
But it exists in society, dude. They've been doing that for years, even in Japan.
Yeah, and that shows that they're not loyal. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Women are not loyal either, bro.
But that's no. The reason why they're not loyal is because time is not being invested in them.
So you tell me,
like here's the thing: a guy is spending more time at work. You're telling me the girl is not going to go ahead and sleep with someone else?
Yeah, she's gonna sleep with someone
else. Now, if she's out, if the girl is out there going out with her friends almost every night, do you think the guy's not going to go out and get something from someone else?
First of all, if you're married to a girl that does that, that's not really a good girl.
No, I'm not saying you're married to someone like that, but I'm just saying, like, let's say you're married, right? She wants to hang out with her friends. He's okay with it, but at the same time, guys have needs. Girls have needs. Like, it goes both ways.
But, like, dude, marriage is such a political thing, though, and we're living in an age that's just not necessary anymore. It really isn't.
Look,
Like, and I'm talking about here in America. I don't know about other countries, but I'm talking about here.
There's
in the
people.
States.
There's people that
It's
like
just,
that can agree.
we're just not traditional. The women out here are not traditional anymore. It's changed. Like, you gotta accept change, bro.
But here's the thing: you can't be taking like you can't go ahead and go by what society is telling you or is showing people. It's like if you love someone, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make them happy, spend time with them, no matter what.
You should really focus on loving yourself, though.
No. That's the thing. When time is ready, once you love yourself and whatever, that's when you're ready for a relationship. And when that happens, you're able to take care of yourself, love yourself, as well as love someone else and take care of them.
You got a good example because your parents. Are your parents divorced?
No, they're not.
They're loving parents, so you know what real togetherness is. I did not grow up like that, bro.
But at the same time,
different game here.
Yeah, but
it's like Jesus and the devil here, bro.
No, but here's the thing. You're saying your parents are divorced.
Yeah.
You're saying you're trying to follow your dad's path?
Not really following, just I had no really good example.
Well, there you go. You're supposed to set a better example. You're supposed to go ahead and have like a family.
But why? Do I want that? That's the question.
Well, that's where I'm.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no,
every man's different.
No. It's not that. What you just said. That's where my point comes in. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? If you see yourself being married like in 10 years, okay, but you can't go ahead and say like, oh, I see myself getting married, but I'm gonna have myself options.
Well, that's predicting.
No, that's not predicting. That's just.
I honestly don't know.
Okay, if you don't know,
about that.
Okay, if you don't know, you don't know. Yeah. But when that time comes, you can't go ahead and say, "Oh, I have options too." If you're with someone, I need to have options.
Tell the girl they have options.
No. I'm not saying you're gonna tell her. You're like you said. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have options. That's you following your dad's path. Your mom, like that's you following what happened with them.
No,
there's no reason. There's no reason to have options if you're with someone.
No, my parents. No, my mom married a young dude, and that dude was too immature, which was my dad. So they didn't work out that relationship.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's not the point. My whole point is like if you're gonna be with someone,
he wasn't that of a player.
Look, if you're gonna be with someone, you shouldn't have options because there's no reason for that. It's like, oh, I like this girl. I think we can have a family together. But when she's working, I'm gonna go fuck this girl. Like, what? Like, isn't the girl that you're with supposed to be someone that you want to be with forever?
I think you're living in that Disney world, dude.
No. Because the thing that you're trying to make me understand is like, oh, I'm gonna get a girl, but I'm gonna have options just in case it doesn't work out. No,
it's good to have options.
You can't have that mentality with you. You're not gonna be like, you're not gonna get. You're not gonna get in a relationship and then be like. It might not work out.
It depends on the girl. If she's like really, really like a good wife, like a traditional, she can really trust her. Maybe you can let go of the side girls.
This is where dating comes. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be like the first girl that you date is not gonna be the one you're gonna be with. Obviously, you're gonna date a lot of women until you find the right one.
But what if What if you don't want the right? What if you like? Cause
you're telling me you don't want the right one?
What if you just want to have fun? Like I don't understand what's wrong with that.
Then you don't get married.
Then that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with just having fun. I don't understand.
I get all of that. I'm just trying to reason the point that you made that like, oh, if I have a girl, I'm gonna have options. No, like if you're gonna be with,
you sound like God or something. You're like, no, you would not do that. That should not do that. You will go to hell. I'm like. Shut up.
It's like we're trying to be serious. He's just trying to make jokes.
I know. But anyways, tomorrow there, sir.
My whole thing is, I just really find it stupid. You're saying like I'm gonna be with someone, but I'm gonna have options. No, if you want to mess around, then don't. Then just say you're gonna mess around. Don't gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be in a relationship with options. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yo, it depends, man.
No. Here's the thing.
It depends.
Look, if you want to be in a relationship. There shouldn't be options. If you're just dating and messing around, fooling around, that's different. If that's what you want, that's cool. But you can't go ahead and say.
So what if she does leave you and you have no options? So now you gotta do
That's where dating comes.
That's what I'm saying. If you have the side girls, decide why you with that relationship doesn't work out.
If you have girls on the side, that's you saying that this is not going to work out. I'm just waiting until it falls apart, and I'm gonna go with the side girl.
You
That's
don't
where
think she's doing the same thing. It depends on the girl again. Like let's say
okay. All right, let's just clear this up.
Because I'm confused with two girls here, man. There's like the non-traditional and the one that.
Here. Okay, here's the thing. Every girl is the same.
They are emotional.
Wait. No. Listen. Every girl is the same. There's no traditional, untraditional. All that crap is non-existent. Okay. Man. Every girl is the same. They all want one thing: have family. When do they want it?
In their late 20s.
No. When do they want it? They don't know. Apparently, they know. We know whatever. But
they're a clock. I got it.
But they don't know. Just like you don't know. Like I don't know when I want a family. Like I will like one, but I don't know when. So that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and you date. You find someone that's where the soulmate comes in. You think you found your soulmate, whatever, blah blah. Okay, cool. And that's when you start a relationship. You're faithful and stuff like that without the options. If you have options like the side girl, whatever. That's when you're that's where you're thinking.
We need to bring Saul Vasquez on here. He's really good at this too.
If you bring his name one more time, I'm gonna mention the story. I'm gonna mention the story. I'm gonna mention the story.
All the stories. Okay,
I'm gonna mention the story. If you bring his name,
go on to your Christian morals. Keep talking.
I'm Catholic.
Catholic, the same thing.
Anyways, all right. Let's move on from this because you're not getting anything from this.
No, see you life, bro.
All right, whatever. Yeah. You'll be single, and I'll probably still be single too. You can't get over your ex. I can't get over my ex.
No, I actually did, dude. I was drugged. She was a pothead. Okay.
That's why you keep on looking on her Instagram pictures.
No, I have my no.
You hit me. You showed me a picture like, you think she looks good?
I never showed anybody a picture. That's the first one. I just see. That's
reaction. Why you showed it.
I wanted like
you kept it in your phone in your.
You want to talk about your freaking inappropriate exes?
Okay, let's move on.
This rated R, rated X.
You say that I bring up Saul's Vasquez story.
Nobody knows who that is. So stop saying that.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I have a picture uploaded.
This is such a bad.
Anyways,
this is so bad.
So yeah, this was basically your conversation through a whole drive over here.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy to think that people aren't like. It's crazy to think there's people out there that aren't faithful. I don't know if you recall, like, okay, I know for a fact you don't keep up with like celebrity gossip, right?
No. You mean like TMZ and stuff like that?
Kind of, yeah.
No, magazines. You read that? You read that stuff?
No.
No.
But I come across it online, like on YouTube. So
yeah, you're a Gemini. I know you guys are really focused on like social, like Facebook and stuff like that, and Twitter. And I noticed that about you.
Your whole thing about this, like, yo, let's become social media influencers, and now you're bagging me. No. You're throwing me under the bus.
I'm not throwing your bus. No, I'm just saying that you always check your Facebook too, more than I do. A lot.
No, I don't.
Even at theaters.
That's because I was messaging someone. Someone sent me a message and I had to respond.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
Anyways, no, but with this topic, there was a story about the Kardashians, which I know you don't like keep up with anything. I know, I don't give anything, but it was just like the biggest news that was out there that her ex, apparently they were together and weren't, but he was apparently single for one night. And he hooked up with Kylie's best friend. Okay. And then they found out, and she got upset, and it's like, oh, how can you do that? And like you were still together, and blah, blah. It was a big mess. But it just basically shows like some people aren't loyal, some people aren't like, oh, I'm single, I can do whatever I want, and then boom, you don't try to fix the problem, you just move on. It's like, you either fix the problem or you just move on. Like, and you make sure you tell the other individual, you know what, let's move on.
Well, yeah, I mean, she got to agree to it too, not just you. You both got to agree to it.
Right. So, I think that's where some drama come about. Like, just make sure you let people know. Like, don't let them go off with their brothers and just leave you hanging.
Okay, yo, we'll take a break for part 2. No, seriously, I need to take a break.
No.
We'll take a break.
Oh, you gotta take a piss?
Yeah, take a break. What are you gonna do that podcast? Restroom break, guys.
Yeah, he has to take. What? Oh my god! Yeah, let's take a break right now. He has to take a piss.
Why are you gonna say it on YouTube?
He has to take a piss.
Oh god! Break time. Break time. Where's the time?
All right, we're back after a long piss break. So yeah, women are not loyal. They play too many games, and they sleep with their brothers.
I mean, there'll be a few unicorn ones, few that are loyal women.
I want to say, I think it's really hard to find like a good girl, because right now I think everyone just wants to have fun.
Well, yeah, that's the century we're living in right now.
Like once they hit, like, I'm not trying to be like rude, but like once they hit like early 40s, like they are done playing games. It's like so it gets to the point, like, why so late? Like, why do you want to spend 20 years playing games, and then once you hit like 40, you're like, oh, I'm gonna settle down? It's like, I don't know. It's just my personal opinion that doesn't really quite matter, because people don't believe the same way.
Well, I mean, as a dude, I mean, we can still play until like we're 40, dude. I mean, girls like usually hit till like 30. That's when they're supposed to like make babies and stuff. Like, they know they have a clock. So that's like the girls that we were texting. I know we should talk about that.
I mean, we could. I mean, I stopped talking to her after she's like.
I mean, these girls. Yeah, we randomly talking to these like military girls. That's random, but I know what they want. I think you know what they want. They're our age, which is late 20s.
Do we know that?
I know that for sure. I know female nature.
No. Are you sure they're our age? Like, they're 28, 27?
They sound like it though, dude.
They sound like it?
They sound like
it. Here's the thing. For me, I need an ID. What if I'm talking to someone that's 15? What if I'm talking to someone that's 50?
Nah, they do sound like it. I mean, she did give you like pictures of her military stuff and like
true.
A lot of evidence there.
But they're.
But you know who can really reveal all of this? It's
Donald Trump.
Renee Flores, our friend who's in the National Guard.
Can I put a story about him?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Should I talk about his breakup?
Why are you such a teenage girl? Why are you talking about bad? I thought you were talking about like what he does and like he's a National Guard and he's our best friend. And
the National Guard isn't like a big deal as a military.
Yeah. I know. But
it's like National Guard. It's a cashier, and military is like manager.
But I know he's struggling also with like love. But like, if you're gonna join the military, you have no time for like a real.
You know what? You just reminded me of something. I don't know if you saw this post that he posted up. He's trying to replace us.
Replace us?
Yeah, he's like looking for a new friend, blah blah blah. And I don't know what the criteria are. And I was about to respond to it. It was on Instagram. I was about to respond.
What?
And I was like, "You trying to replace me and Willie? Like, what the hell's going on?"
Get out! No, because most of his posts sounds like Jesus Lopez wrote it for him. You will find the love, this and this. And
hold up, boy. Why me?
Because you will write something like that. No, like most of his posts are just like finding the one, but I'm like, bro, you're in the military. The military is your wife. Like, that's your life, bro. But just
I felt
if you want that real relationship and love, and you need to get out of the military.
I feel he got into the military because he had nothing else to do.
But then, like, what was the bad side of it was losing his girl.
No. Here. Not that you brought it up, not me. Yeah. Let's talk about this.
We're gossiping.
If a girl would how would I put this out? Like I was saying, like the girls are loyal, right? Girls should be
They're emotional. They follow their feelings.
How should I put this out? So When you know a girl is loyal is when they will be by your side at all times, 24/7, right? Now his girl didn't like the fact that he was going to the military.
Well, yeah, her dream was different because I know his girl. I know both of them.
I know that
They were supposed to do this insurance company thing together and do that because they were actually, I think his girlfriend was found another couple that was doing the same thing, that was doing this life insurance thing and being successful.
But here's
together
no, but
as a team. That's what her goal. And Renee was like a different goal.
No, but so this is where I think we came up. God damn it! I feel like we came up with a topic, like the topic of this episode. But no. So with his thing, it's like I feel like he's lost. Like he doesn't know what to do. Like
well,
in that sense, because
that's a good place to be though.
Because look at this thing. All right, I'm gonna put his life out there right now. I don't care what he thinks about it. So he went from job to job, right? The one he's gone from Del Taco to Carl's Jr. to like the insurance company, right? He's going places to places. The school, I don't know if he finished that. I don't know what happened with that.
I don't know if he's using his benefits, but if I was a National Guard, I would use those benefits.
Maybe he's not because he doesn't know what he's doing. But this is the point. So he's been going places to places without having the right, I guess, like mindset. He's not on the right path. So it's like
he's finding himself. I mean, that's normal.
No, it's normal. But this thing, like, maybe his girl wasn't meant to be for with him because she had a different mentality.
They both had different goals when they had a separate.
They had different goals. Now here's the thing: if he had a girl at that time, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go military. She should be supportive if she likes him and wants him and stuff like that. So right there, that's when you know stuff aren't meant to be. You know, like let's say you're with a girl, right? And you're like, I'm gonna go study at Africa or Paris or whatever. And she's like, oh, I still have school here. You know, if you guys make it work, it's meant to be. But you're like, you know what? You start arguing and saying like, no, this is not the life. I want this and that, blah blah blah. That's when people drift away. Yeah. So it's like.
But like, to be honest, like I thought my friend, I'm not gonna say his name. My friend, I thought he's gonna be an artist, because he was really drawing like this design stuff, like architecture and stuff. No, I'm not gonna say his name. My friend who's in the military, he was really artistic though, and I encouraged him to do that. Say his name. But what happened though? Who told him to stop that? Is I don't know if it was
his girl.
And that kind of like, damn, like that right there, he should not listen. He should just stay on his goal and kept going doing that because he was really good at that. But like, man, he can't be listening to like women who are misguided.
Here's the thing. Like okay, you know what? Let me.
I didn't like that. Like that was.
Something happened today. I forgot about it that I was going to actually talk about. So there's this homeless man, right? By the freeway. It's like maybe 10 minutes away, and he writes these like motivational quotes and whatever, and people read them. You know? So in one of them, I think I passed like last week, I passed by, and when one of them he said, "Oh, it would really make my day if someone would celebrate my birthday with me," and he put his birthday and it was for today. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make his day. I'm gonna give him a gift and stuff like that. I'll go talk to him, whatever. So I even told my sister about it, and she gave me some gift cards to give. I was like, all right, cool. She bailed on me like last minute, which I'm like, all right, cool. Like I know I can't trust you, whatever, cool. She still gave me the gift cards. So I'm like, all right, I guess that makes up for it. But the whole point is like, yeah, I went over there, I talked to him, and he's like. He was grateful, whatever. He gave me all this motivational stuff, and we started talking, and it's like he has so much like wise things to say.
Oh, so recorded it. That would have been awesome.
I kind of wanted to, but at the same time, like, you know what? It's a good deed. I want to go in. I want to go do a good deed. Like you see all these like.
Yeah, but so people know he exists. Maybe he can get out. You know.
Well, at the same time, it's like I'm not trying to exploit him. Like I feel like I would have exploited him because, like, you know, there's YouTubers. They go ahead and they're like, what they give food to the homeless or whatever, or they do pranks or whatever, but they end up giving whatever they did to the person. Like they're out here like using that as, I feel like they're using that as like a clickbait type thing to like
for fame and popularity. I understand more followers.
Right.
I understand that.
Like, and they make money out of it, but like the homeless people don't know that. So I mean, yeah, that happened. I did a good deed, and I got some knowledge from him. Like, you know, it helped out. What what were we talking about before?
I don't know. We were talking about like women stuff, and you just like now I'm talking about
fuck. I
lost.
lost my train of thought. But my thing about this is like, yeah, that happened today. I got a good deed out of it. Good deed.
So now talking about good deeds. We changed the title.
Well, no, it's just about like passing things forward. You know, he passed up a message. You know, he well, actually, you know, let me say this. He passed up a message saying like, follow. Okay, that's where you go. Follow your dreams. You know, go do what you want to do. Put it out there and
don't let no one change you. Your path.
Right. Put it out there in the universe.
And that's what happens.
Say what you want.
We're talking about my friend. That's why.
Right. So like, just put it out there. Say what you want. For
example, if you say you're in a relationship, Sus Lopez, and you love rap, right? And then she's like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that. You should do insurance." And you're like, "Oh, maybe you'll make more money with that. Okay, I'll do that."
It's like a brainwash type thing.
And you just left what you're really passionate about.
Right.
You should never do that. Never let a woman do that. Like, you stick to your goal as a man.
So like what he was kind of like getting me to understand is like, if you.
And that's what happened to my friend.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like what he was getting me to understand is like, if you like something, you go for it. Like, you put it out there. Yeah. You follow that dream. Don't make someone else's dream. Yeah. Like, do your thing. And I'm like, no, that's true. Like, I'm gonna do my thing. Like this whole podcast thing, I was pushing it back for so goddamn long.
We're really immature about this.
Right. So I was pushing this way long. I'm like, I don't know this and that. And then I got these friends that were like, oh, if you don't do it with us, we're gonna do our own thing. I'm like, whatever. So that even made me push it more back, because I'm like, I'm trying to find someone to do this.
Changing your path, changing your goal. That's the thing.
Right. So I'm like, you know what? And in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I should do this.
That's what we should title this part. Just goals or something, like, because we're changing
relationship goals. No, but yeah, the whole, I guess the whole thing, like, it's funny how we went from relationship to like goals. Like,
I know, right?
Relationship.
We should
goals.
separate those.
No, but yeah, the whole point. Not that you brought him up, is like, if you're passionate about something, you follow that. Like, so technically, it sounds corny.
I did notice that he did get a little lost when you had something here that you really love, and then someone told you to do this, and that person's not with you no more. Now I'm like, oh my god, I'm kind of like, can't go back what I really loved, or kind of lost there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I see people online, like I see on Facebook, like some people talking about like people talking about, like,
that could have happened to you though, but that didn't happen.
Because here's the thing, like, there's some people on Facebook that do music, and there's some people talking about like, oh, I'm gonna get back into it because people are telling me, oh, you should stop or you should go, blah blah blah. Like if you have a passion, just go for it.
Yeah,
like if you like art, poem, music, working out, whatever else, like just stick to it.
Exactly.
You know, dieting, like, you know, just do what you want to do. If someone goes ahead and is like getting to your head and be like, oh, you know what? Nah, don't do that. Come do this with me.
That sounds like his situation.
So it's like why listen to someone? It's like, why listen to someone else?
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna be paying your bills?
No.
Yeah. Are they gonna be taking care of you?
No, you gotta take care of yourself.
Right. So you take care of yourself. You listen to yourself. Listen to your, like, it sounds corny as hell, but like, just listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. Like, do what you want to do. Do what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, no one else is gonna take care for you except yourself. Like, look at the homeless. Like, they're doing their own thing. They're not listening to people.
Yeah.
It's like dead ass. They're not listening. Like they're telling them, get the hell out. No.
They do know
But
what they're passionate about, and they keep going forward with that.
just stay focused and just like do what you want to do, because it's like at the end of the day, all that really matters is what you want. You know, like I think we brought this up. Like learn to love yourself.
Yes.
You know, be happy with yourself and what you're doing.
With yourself. That's good advice.
So, yeah. I mean, anything else you want to add to this, or
the next one? I actually do want to talk about female nature. That's going to be interesting. We need to talk about that, my friend.
No, we don't care about that. Anyways,
that's going to be very educational.
No, I don't want that.
I don't want that. Survival skills. No, yeah, female nature would be interesting, bro.
No. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's about it. It was kind of random today, to be honest. I wasn't really that prepared.
I think this is the whole point of this podcast. We're being random and just talking about stuff.
But,
I mean, there hasn't been anything. There hasn't been anything like interesting happening. So.
Yeah. Well, this is beginning. This is the warm up. This is a warm up.
I mean, like I said, it's a warm up, and whatever we come across, we're obviously going to talk about it. Yeah. You know, if something goes down, like let's say, like in 3 days, something goes down, we'll probably get in here and start recording and talking about it.
Something like news.
Yeah, like Trump got elected president. Oh crap! Let's turn up the laptop and start recording. It's funny how,
but it's good that we do this on weekends, so it gives us time to think what to talk and stuff.
Yeah, and we still have to figure out our schedule on when to upload and I guess record.
What is upload? Well, I don't know what to talk about.
Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
This is a warm up. This is just getting started.
As long as we pass like
it's
more
like
than
a bike with training wheels on it. That's for now.
I guess. But like as long as we pass like episode 7, that's when we know we're doing good.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't go down the whole like my last podcast.
See, I know your last podcast was very random, and it's like
well, here's the thing.
It was interesting, but then at the same time, I was like a little unorganized there, buddy.
Well, here's the thing. It was organized on my part, but everything else was like random. You know, like I said, people weren't showing up. They were putting effort. You know, here's the thing. I'm gonna end this with this. I got so mad. Like, here's the thing about it. There's no video, so you can't really see what's going on, right? So I'm basically running the whole thing here, right? You're just like sitting down talking to Mike with the headphones on. I'm running the whole thing, the whole setup. Now, when I was doing the podcast before, I'll be like, all right, you know what? These people will set up the mics, the cables. This person will be on the mixer, making sure the levels are right. It got me so mad that one of them will be like, I'll be the mixer. I'll be the mixer. Dude will get the mixer, put it on his lap, and he'll just get his phone and just be like scrolling down Instagram.
Who's this dude?
And I'm not gonna drop names. this one I'm not. This one I'm not. But like, dude would just go scrolling down like Instagram or Tinder or whatever.
Was this at their house or was this your house?
No. This was back at the place that we were recording at.
Oh, okay.
And it got me so mad. And I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be adjusting the levels, make sure all of us can hear one another.
Did they
stuff
even
like
know
that.
Did you teach them that?
It's the first thing I said. Whoever's gonna be doing this needs to look at the levels and make sure everything's good. And it got me so mad because they'll be like, "Oh, it's a mixer. He doesn't do anything. He just sits down on his phone all day." I'm like, "That's not what."
It sounds like you're doing a bunch of teenagers, bro.
Oh, they were. They were. And here's the thing: it doesn't matter how old they get; they're not gonna be mature about it.
Well, you know them. I don't know them. Like
even at this point, like they're gonna hear this and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're talking bad about me." The day that I talk bad about someone, I'm gonna drop a name and be like, "So and so, this and that." But no, that's one thing I want to bring up.
You're like working with responsible, mature people.
Right. I mean, that's what I want.
Supposed to
like, it's cool. Look, it's cool to play around. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to play around. But when it comes down to this, if I give you a certain task to do, you do it. You're not going to just go ahead like, oh, you know what? I'll run the computer. and you're just like this, and it's like, wait, it's not even recording. Like, what the hell's going on? It's like, come on, like use your head. Like, I'm not like, imagine like I'm running a studio, right? And I'm paying someone like $50 an hour to like run like the mixer, and nothing's going on. Like, you're getting money just to sit down and scroll down Instagram and look at your ex messing with someone else. Like,
wow.
So it's like it's just that's one thing that I guess I wanted to just get out there. I was like, so I was mad about it because I'm looking at here, the whole setup. I'm running it by myself, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, do I really need someone else? Do I really need two more teenagers that don't know what they're doing?
I know.
It's like, shit. I wish my mom would pay my bills. Maybe I'll be the same way.
Bro.
But I'm not talking bad about no one because I'm not dropping names. And they get butthurt real quick. Anyways, so let's wrap this up. Yeah, so that was it. That was relationship goals. Relationship slash goals. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up by saying, think about what you want.
Never let anybody like change your
and
path.
Never let anyone do that. Just always like people always say, take care of yourself, love yourself, and be yourself.
Don't rush life.
That's
Don't rush life. Dance through it, right?
This is not a Footloose.
Footloose
or Grease.
Even though that was a bad movie, but
I've never seen it. I've never seen it. So I don't know. I've always heard
Grease.
I've seen it. I've seen it, but now that I think about it, I can only remember some parts.
Now you gave me a good. We need to go see some musicals and reviews, bro. We should do that.
No,
I'm down with it. Comedy ones at least.
No, I'd rather just see Toy Story 4.
The musical.
You see Woody dancing?
No, there was one. South Park. You used to watch South Park?
Yeah, when I had cable.
They directed one called The Mormons. We should totally see that.
Okay, I think that
is funny as. Dude, come on.
I'll just
maybe in the future.
I'll get a clip from Facebook.
This week, maybe the maybe box. We're in the maybe box.
Anyways, so this is it for this episode. When it's uploaded, give it a like, thumbs up. Thumbs up is a like. Comment below if you think Willie is human.
You know, I've been asking I keep asking my question that am I human or am I not?
I don't know. If you were looking
I
at
had feelings though. I had feelings.
There you go. Past tense. You had.
So now what am I now? Like, what am I type of monstrosity has I become?
I don't know. Someone that has options.
So I was jealous.
No.
All right, we're good at it.
But yeah, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and
try to be human.
Comment below if you're a human, and comment below if you think Willie
join
is not
the
a human.
alien community where everybody is blue.
And don't worry, this episode is not gonna have that little thing for bots to confirm you're a human.
Yeah,
just comment below if you are. That's it.
Right.
But yeah. Until next episode, we don't. You know what? I realized we don't have like a cue to end this.
You know what? Stay sexy, America.
I like that. That's our new ending.
All right.
All right, end it like that. One more time.
Stay sexy, America.
Amen.
And goodbye.